What's up guys, SVT Leo here, and today I'm going to show you guys how to change your leaf spring inserts. That's only if you hear squeaking in the back of your truck, which is what I'm hearing right now. And I came to find out that my inserts inside my leaf springs, which is right here, are worn out. These aren't. These are plastic, they're pretty good. I mean rubber, but these are worn out, which is making the truck squeak. They're these little inserts right here. Let's see if I can get them out. They're these inserts right here. They're like a hard plastic. They wear out to this plastic. I already did the right passenger side. Wears onto these, which makes a lot of noise. So you can already see that I replaced it. Kind of can't really show you that good. Probably here I can. But yeah, you can see it's in there. And the way to do it without having to take the whole truck apart, I'm gonna show you guys that right now. So first off, you're gonna have to jack up the truck, but you're gonna have to jack it up from the frame, not the axle. You want the body to separate from the springs and the shock reservoirs. So what you do is you lift it up from the shocks, or you can lift it up from the spring bushings there. But I chose to lift it from the hitch so I can do both sides. So once you got the truck up in the air, you're gonna see that the springs are gonna loosen up and spread apart. These won't because of this retaining clip here, but you can solve that with easily putting a pry bar or like a screwdriver in here and prying it open. I'm gonna need both hands, so let me put the camera down and I'll show you guys that. Okay, so what I did is I hammered this in here so it can kind of create a separation in there. So now I'm able to kind of pry it apart, and I'm able to kind of spread this a little bit more apart. Look, you can even, I don't even think there's a plastic in there, so they definitely need to get it out. So what I do is I hit this right here with the hammer. That comes up. I get like a pointy pokey tool to kind of finish it off and poke it in there so I can kind of hit it. And once I do that, it kind of goes up. Alright, so you can see there's still a little bit of that plastic in there. Once I had to put a little shim in there to kind of spread it apart a little bit better. So now that if I hit it, I think it'll come up. There you go. So now, because of how the truck is, this is not going to come out. You could still see there's still a little bit left over. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the skill saw. I'm going to insert it right between there, and I'm going to cut it off. So let's do that. Alright, now that I cut it off with the skill saw, you can see it just came out. That little plastic piece is what's causing metal contact. So now what I do is I get the rest of this out with that. There you go. There you go. That came out. So now what you're going to want to do with this, because it's not, obviously it's not going to fit, you see, you're going to need to trim it a bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to trim it up to that line, that first groove line, and then I'm going to taper it out. So let's do that. Alright, now that it's cut, it's able to slide in there with ease. So what I do is I get this little pick in there, help it line up till it's lined up with that. You'll see the center of it lined up, and then you can let go of the tension on there and it'll sandwich in there. And there we go, it's sat in. It's not going anywhere. Once I drop the hitch, all that weight's gonna drop down in there. So same process with the front and all corners of the leaf spring. We're gonna same thing, pry it open, cut it, and that's it. I'm gonna do this one and then I'll drop it down to show you guys how it sounds. Okay, now that I got them down, I can go ahead and drop it, and all that pressure's gonna, all that weight's gonna drop down and squish them good. If I can. There we go. All that weight is on them now, and it shouldn't squeak. Heck yeah. That's how it's done, boys. Alright guys, and with that being said, that's the end of the video. I just wanted to show you guys how easy it is to change your leaf spring inserts. It's pretty much universal. You could do it for any make and model. I haven't seen a video that detailed out there, so I kind of figured I'd give it a go and hopefully help you guys out. But yeah, that's pretty much the end of the video, and I'll catch you guys next time.